Look around you. Look at the people on the subway. Look at the people in the office. Look at the people in the comments section. What do you see? You see blank stares. You see identical clothes. You see identical opinions. You see people who wake up at the same time, eat the same food, watch the same shows, and complain about the same things every single day. These are not people. These are NPCs, non-player characters. They are background code. They are filler. They are running a script written by society to make the world look populated for the few people who actually matter. If you have ever played a video game, you know what an NPC is. They have no agency. They have no free will. If you talk to them, they say the same 3 lines of dialogue. Nice weather today. Did you see the game last night? I hate Mondays. They cannot do anything unpredictable. They just react to the main character. Now look in the mirror. Are you the main character? Or are you just another NPC, waiting for someone to give you a quest? Most people go their entire lives without having a single original thought. They download their opinions from the news. They download their fashion from Instagram. They download their life goals from their parents. Go to school, get a job, buy a house, die. It is a script, and you are following it perfectly. The scary truth is that agency is rare. True free will is terrifying. Most people claim they want freedom, but if you actually gave them freedom, if you took away their job, their boss, their debt, and their social pressure, they would have a mental breakdown. They wouldn't know what to do. Because without the script, an NPC has no purpose. They need a master. They need a boss. They need a system to tell them who they are. The main character is different. The main character is chaotic. The main character is dangerous. When the main character walks into a room, the atmosphere changes. Why? Because he is writing his own code in real time. He doesn't care about social norms. He doesn't care about what people think. He has a mission, and everyone else is just an obstacle or an asset. In this series, I am going to show you how to break the code. I am going to show you how to stop being an NPC and start being a player. We are going to debug your brain. We are going to delete the fear of judgment virus. We are going to install the main character energy software. But first, you have to pass the Turing test. You have to prove to yourself that you are actually conscious. Because right now, I'm not convinced. Right now, you look like just another background character scrolling through life, waiting for something to happen to you. Stop waiting. Start playing. In the next part, we will look at the glitch. I will teach you how to spot the cracks in the matrix. We will talk about how to test if the people around you are NPCs by doing the unpredictable action. How do you know if you are in a simulation? You look for glitches. You look for things that break the rules of physics, or in this case, the rules of social programming. The human brain is a prediction machine. When you walk down the street, your brain predicts what everyone else will do. They will walk in a straight line. They will look at their phone. They will ignore me. And 99% of the time, you are right. Because 99% of people are running the polite society script. But what happens when you break the script? What happens when you do something unpredictable? The NPC crashes. They don't know how to react. They freeze. They look around for instructions. This is called a glitch. Here is the test. Next time you are in a public place, a coffee shop, an elevator, a waiting room, do something slightly off. Do not be dangerous, just be wrong. The elevator test. Instead of facing the door like everyone else, face the back wall. Stand perfectly still. Look at the people. Watch their reaction. Most people will get incredibly uncomfortable. They will shift their feet. They will look at the floor. They will check their phones aggressively. Why? Because you broke the unspoken rule. You are glitching their reality. Their social programming says everyone faces forward. You are facing backward. Therefore, you are a threat to the simulation. The eye contact test. Walk down the street. Pick a person walking towards you. Lock eyes with them. Do not smile. Do not frown. Just look. Hold it. Most people will break eye contact in less than 2 seconds. They will look down. Submission. They will look away. Avoidance. They will pretend to be busy. Distraction. Why? Because NPCs are programmed to avoid conflict. Looking someone in the eye is a challenge. It is main character behavior. Only another player will hold your gaze. If you find someone who holds it, respect them. They are awake. The why test. When someone asks you a standard small talk question, do not give the standard answer. NPC.
How are you?
Standard answer. Good. You? Your answer. I feel dangerous today. Watch their face. Watch the confusion. Watch the loading bar appear above their head. They don't have a pre-recorded response for that. They will probably just laugh nervously and say, haha, yeah, and walk away. They cannot compute original data. You need to understand this. Most people are asleep at the wheel. They are operating on autopilot to save energy. Thinking is hard. Reacting is easy. The NPC lives in reaction mode. The player lives in creation mode. By creating these glitches, you are waking yourself up. You are reminding yourself that the social rules are not real laws like gravity. They are just suggestions, and you can break them whenever you want. In the next part, we will look at the agency gap. I am going to teach you the difference between drifting and driving. We will talk about why 95% of people never achieve their goals because they are waiting for permission that will never come. In every video game, the NPC has one fatal flaw. They wait for the quest giver. The shopkeeper stands behind the counter for 12 hours a day, waiting for you to walk in. The guard patrols the same 10 feet of wall, waiting for you to attack. They cannot initiate action. They can only respond to it. They need an external trigger to exist. Now look at your life. Are you waiting for a quest giver? Are you waiting for a boss to tell you what to work on? Are you waiting for a teacher to tell you what to learn? Are you waiting for a partner to tell you where to go for dinner? Are you waiting for motivation to strike you like lightning? If you are waiting, you are an NPC. This is called the agency gap. It is the terrifying distance between wanting something and moving toward it without permission. Most people have zero agency. They have been trained by 12 years of school to sit still, shut up, and wait for instructions. Raise your hand to speak. Ask for a hall pass to pee. Do not color outside the lines. You were trained to be a passive observer. You were trained to be a worker bee. And now, as an adult, you are paralyzed by freedom. Psychologists call this locus of control. NPCs have an external locus of control. They believe life happens to them. I didn't get the promotion because the boss hates me. I'm out of shape because I don't have time. I'm poor because the economy is bad. They are victims of the simulation. They are driftwood floating in the river. Players have an internal locus of control. They believe life happens by them. I didn't get the promotion because I didn't demand it. I'm out of shape because I prioritized Netflix over the gym. I'm poor because I haven't created value. They are the captains of the ship. They steer, they crash, they rebuild, but they never drift. Napoleon Hill, in his banned book, Outwitting the Devil, called this drifting. He said that 98% of people are drifters. They let the current of society take them wherever it goes. School to debt, to job, to marriage, to mortgage, to retirement, to death. It is a conveyor belt, and you are on it. The test of agency. Ask yourself this question. When was the last time you did something that nobody asked you to do? When was the last time you started a project without a syllabus? When was the last time you solved a problem without asking for help? When was the last time you walked up to a stranger and introduced yourself? If you can't remember, you are drifting. You are asleep at the wheel. And the scary part is, nobody is coming to wake you up. There is no quest giver coming to save you. There is no chosen one prophecy. There is just you, and the clock, and the empty page. To become a player, you must stop asking for permission. You must stop waiting for the right time. You must realize that the rules are fake, the gatekeepers are asleep, and the door is unlocked. You just have to turn the handle. In the next part, we will look at the main character energy. I am going to teach you how to rewrite your own code. We will talk about how to develop the specific traits of a protagonist: obsession, delusion, and action. So, you realized you are an NPC. You realized you are waiting for a bus that is never coming. How do you stop? How do you become the protagonist of your own reality? You need to install 3 specific lines of code, 3 traits that every main character in history, from Alexander the Great to Steve Jobs, shared. And guess what? Society calls these traits mental illness. Society calls them toxic. Because society wants you to stay in your lane. 1. Strategic delusion. Every great achievement started as a delusion. Before the Wright brothers flew, they were crazy. Before Elon Musk landed a rocket, he was delusional. The NPC looks at reality and says, "This is how the world works." The player looks at reality and says, "This is how I want the world to work." And then they force the world to bend. You need to be delusional enough to believe that you matter. You need to believe that you are destined for something huge, even if you are broke right now. If you don't believe it, nobody else will. Arrogance is thinking you are better than others. Main character energy is simply knowing that the camera is on you. 2. The obsession algorithm. NPCs have hobbies. They like hiking. They like Netflix. They like foodie adventures. They are balanced. They are well-rounded. They are boring. Main characters are not balanced. They are obsessed. They find one thing, a business, a skill, a mission, and they attack it with violence. They don't have work-life balance. They have a life's work. When you are obsessed, the script falls away. You stop caring about what is on TV. You stop caring about gossip. You only care about the mission. Obsession is the only thing that can break the gravitational pull of mediocrity. 3. The no apology patch. Watch an NPC walk through a crowded room. They shrink. They dodge. They say, "Excuse me, sorry, pardon me." They are apologizing for existing. They are apologizing for taking up space. Stop apologizing. The main character walks through the room like they own the building. They don't shrink, they expand. They don't dodge. They walk in a straight line and people move for them. This is not about being rude. It is about physics. The world respects momentum. If you move with purpose, the NPCs will subconsciously part like the Red Sea. They want to get out of your way. They want to follow a leader. The rewrite. Tonight, take a piece of paper. Write down the script you have been following. I am a shy accountant who likes Marvel movies. Burn it. Write the new script. I am a dangerous man building an empire who refuses to be ignored. Then act it out. Fake it until you become it. Because in the simulation, perception is reality. If you act like the king long enough, the NPCs will start bringing you the crown. In the final part, Part 5, we will look at the red pill. We are going to talk about the price of waking up. Because being a player is lonely. Being a main character is painful. And most people, they choose the blue pill. They choose to go back to sleep. We will see if you have the stomach for the truth. I have told you how to wake up. I have told you how to be a main character. But I haven't told you the price. And make no mistake, there is a price. In the movie The Matrix, there is a character named Cypher. He eats a steak, he drinks wine, he laughs, and he says, ignorance is bliss. He chooses to go back to sleep. He chooses to be an NPC again. Why? Because the real world is cold. The real world is hard. The real world is lonely. 1. The isolation. The moment you stop following the script, you become alien to everyone around you. Your friends will not understand you. They want to talk about sports. You want to talk about empire. They want to get drunk on Friday. You want to build a business. They will call you obsessed. They will call you boring. They will say you have changed. Good. If you haven't lost friends, you haven't grown. Eagles fly alone. Pigeons fly in flocks. Being a main character means accepting that most of your journey will be solo. You are leaving the herd. The herd does not like that. 2. The burden of responsibility. As an NPC, nothing is your fault. The economy is bad? Not your fault. Your boss is mean? Not your fault. You are a victim, and victims get sympathy. As a player, everything is your fault. If you are broke, it is your fault. If you are fat, it is your fault. If you are lonely, it is your fault. There is no one coming to save you. No government, no parents, no God, just you. That is terrifying, but it is also the only path to true freedom. 3. The glitch in the matrix. Once you see the strings, you can never unsee them. You will walk into a mall and see zombies staring at phones. You will walk into a corporate office and see slaves in cubicles. You will see the society script running on everyone you love. It will make you angry. It will make you sad. You will want to shake them and scream, "Wake up!" But they won't. They can't. They are comfortable in the simulation. The final choice. So here is your choice. You can close this video. You can go back to scrolling TikTok. You can go back to your job, your complaints, and your comfortable misery. You can take the blue pill. You can be happy, numb, and irrelevant. A background character in someone else's movie. Or You can take the red pill. You can accept the pain. You can accept the loneliness. You can accept the terrifying responsibility of writing your own code. You can decide right now that you are real, that you matter, that you are going to leave a scar on this world before you die. The simulation is waiting for your input. The script is blank. Press start.